Um, this topic is basically like a little helpful, basic go-to guide for all my other, for all my fellow bros out there. You know what I'm saying? Like for all my other trans guys. Sorry, like camera moves a lot. I move a lot, yo. I can't stay still. I can't. I'm over there. I'm over here. I'm everywhere. Camera's small too, so sorry. Now, how I had everything set up for me at like my school, and this works for school, it can work for like if you're going away at camp, at a job or whatever. I think it's pretty versatile. You know what I'm saying? Pretty versatile. Um, it works like it's pretty versatile. Um, how I did it, I didn't. I've heard other guys they said like for school. Okay, I'm gonna use something basic. Like I said, it's versatile. You can use it for but I hear other guys they say that they actually emailed like their teachers or professors or whatever like a month or a week before classes started or the class and you know explain to them the situation, um, and not necessarily always saying, hey, I'm trans. No, no, you don't have to do that. But I didn't even do that. I didn't email. Basically I had a set plan. Said I like to keep it real. Like I had a set plan. Okay, get in, get out. This is what I came in here to do. This is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna leave. My plan was okay. Literally like 10 minutes before class, I'm gonna go to all these teachers and explain to them that okay, whatever it says on that chart, that's not my name. That's not what you call me. This is my name. um, that was just me. That was my set thing, and I did it. Like I said, I didn't do all like that official, email and letters, and no, I didn't. I didn't. uh, I just like knocked that out of the way. Let me do this face to face. Make it clear. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't playing around. I didn't want any screw ups, or any miscommunication through the email. Like they didn't get the email. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to handle business. You know what I'm saying? Get in, get out. So what I did, I went to these people. He said ended up being like 2 or 5 minutes before class, but it was still enough to just basically pull them aside and let's pretend like this is like their roll sheet, okay? Let's pretend this is like their little list. Had like the names and everything on it. Let's like pretend like we're like in Neverland or something. Um, I went up to them face to face. Like I said, I gotta keep it real. Saying handle business, get in, get out. And I said, okay, so look it. Okay, so you see this name? I searched my name and said, okay, so this name right here, okay? That other name. I'm like, okay, so you can go ahead and scratch this off. Um, my name is John. Male pronouns, please. He, him, his. This name isn't me. Don't call me this name. Um, this isn't a today thing. Exactly what I said. I said this isn't a today thing. It's not just for today. It's not for like 4 months. It's for the whole year. Okay. And they're like, yeah, yeah, okay, okay, it's cool. Of course, in my head, I'm like, great, like painless, you know what I'm saying? Simple, easy. That's how it should be. No, I didn't call it to them. I'm like, hey, I'm trans, so can you call me? No, I didn't do all that shit. That's weak. I think that's weak in my mind. I shouldn't have to tell you, like, the fact that I'm trans shouldn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? And plus, with me, my mindset at the time of not really wanting to always say the word, say the words, I should say, I'm trans. Yeah, I didn't want to have to. Basically, I wanted to limit how much I said those words anyway. So I just, yeah, it's kind of weird, but anyway, that's how I did it. Now you can email, obviously, whatever teacher you're supposed to be, having class with, or substitute or whatever. Um, well, substitutes are a little bit harder, but even at the beginning of class today, I still do this. At the beginning of class, I try to get to the beginning of class, um, and I try to go to the sub and tell them, okay, so so you see this name right here, scratch it off. This is my name, okay? This is what you call me, um, and these are the pronouns you use because sometimes I just imagine like my fear. Okay, so they say the right name, but then of course they use their perception of me, and they say, oh yeah, John, she's over there, and they say female pronouns like everything's like fucked up. So so I lay it down. You know what I'm saying? Lay down the line. Lay down the line. Gotta mean business. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing around. I'm not. I can't play with that. I can't do it. Um, I just, it's a bit harder, like on those days where I come into class and I didn't know there was supposed to be a substitute. Like I didn't, let's say I was a bit late for class. That could be tricky, like when you're running late for class or for business meeting and then you come in there and there's some other person in there. Obviously, whenever I'm late, I don't have as much time to go to them and address it early on. So then, yeah, I'm kind of screwed, and I kind of screwed myself because they're already going down the list. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I just openly raise my hand and be like, okay, and like in front of everyone, say, hey, this is my name, and no, I don't do all that stuff because that puts me out there, and then it's embarrassing for me, and I feel weird. Um, I don't really. I'm stealth. I am. I'm kind of stealth. This is what you can do. Just go ahead and email, like I said, the teacher or the camp counselor, whatever, who you're supposed to be involved with, seeing or having classes with or whatever. If you can't get up with them somehow, like if their information isn't posted on a website or whatever, or on Google somewhere, or through like the camp's pamphlet or handout, whatever, on the business card. Like I said, this is versatile. Okay, like this works. It's universal. Okay. Well then, email or call around and ask and find out the next closest person in power. You know what I'm saying? Really do that too. And then once you get a hold of the next or the secondary person in command, I guess, or like the teacher's assistant of who your actual teacher is, or the the second manager of the actual official store owner, you know what I'm talking about. Well, then ask them, call them, get their information, call them up, email them, you know what I'm saying? Hound them, whatever, so you can get the main source of what you need, which is, well, your main teacher's contact, or, your main boss's contact, camp counselor, whatever. Like I said, this is universal. And if somehow you have really limited information, well, I mean, obviously, if you have business with these people, well then, you have to actually go in that day. You have to actually see these people and have a class with them, or tutoring, or, business meeting. Well then go ahead, do what I did. Take it, it's kind of simple. I understand it may depend like on the person you're talking to, because, maybe they will be a bit biased. Maybe they'll start asking questions that make you feel a bit uncomfortable, you know, um, maybe. But all I know is it's pretty simple. It takes up to 2 minutes. Just pull them aside and say, hey, da 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 da, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you don't have to say, okay, I'm trans, or, because I'm trans. You don't have to say that. That's not the point. I mean, you don't have to say that. I mean, you really don't. I don't really think that's, necessary. It just makes you more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. So, I mean, it literally takes about 2 to 5 minutes. And if that time frame is like prolonged because they want to keep asking questions, or they're like, oh, but why? Well, that's weird. Really? I don't know, like, how I feel about like that, like in my company, and they start doing all that mess or anything like that. Well, then I hope you know where to take it from there. I'm pretty sure you'll feel embarrassed and you'll feel called out, and everything like that. But I mean, I hope that you know somewhere, somewhat, some way, somehow, of where to take it from there. You know, as your own person. Yeah, I hope you know how to handle things from there if it does get to that point. Um, like for you personally, I would say don't blow up. Like if it's supposed to be like your boss or something, don't blow up, or just take a breath, just take a step back and be like, I appreciate, appreciate your time. I appreciate you stepping out, have this conversation with me. Let's go ahead and get back to that meeting. You know what I'm saying? Keep it calm, collected, and professional. But on the DL, go to their supervisor. You know what I'm saying? Go to the person hiring them, and go to corporate or whatever and report them to the person basically on a higher level of power than they are, because that's discriminatory, and that ain't cool, obviously. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, well, that's how you know for real. It's not just you being too sensitive. No, that's how you know that there is a problem. So go ahead, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? If this doesn't work, we'll take it a step up. If they don't work out, Well, then bump them. It's kind of like that game. Sorry, bump them. Take it a step further. Take it a level higher of authority. You know what I'm saying? Do what you have to do and report them or whatever, or mention it to someone. Mention it to someone in some high level of power than the boss or than the camp counselor or whatever, that they said this after you said that, and this is discriminatory and it made you feel a certain type of way and it was uncomfortable and it was biased. And go ahead, fight for your right. You know what I'm saying? Flex your rights, whatever. Um, Even at school, you can do that. Teachers, you can, if they act a certain type of way, take it up with the principal or administrator. And if they act a certain way, if they act like, oh, well, we can't do much about it, well, take it up like to the school board, and then take it further from there. Like, if they don't do much about it, then take it to the news. Take it to the news. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it. Those are my little, those are my tips for that's kind of like my story time of how I got everything worked out. Um, I did that with all my teachers. Like I said, just hit it up, boom, boom, boom. It's like business. Get out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Get in, get out. Came there, handle business. That's what I did. That's like my story time, I guess, of how I did it. And that's how you can do it too. Like I said, it takes 2 to 5 minutes. You can also do the email thing. You can. And you can also do anything else, your little mind comes up with. You can do whatever. But yeah, if you made it this far, congratulations, and thanks for watching. I'm out.